Welcome to the Dixie Howe Memorial Gymnasium at Ocean City High School. It's second round play in the NJSIAA Group 3 tournament. Ocean City against Moorestown, and there's a heck of a lot in common here. The Quakers come in with a record of 17-8. Ocean City is 17-8. The Quakers are coached by Matt Emerson in his first year. The Raiders are coached by Mike Capoletti in his first year. Emerson is an assistant football coach. Capoletti's been an assistant football coach. It's an interesting game, and as we've mentioned before, because the boys are playing at Moorestown about an hour after this game starts, Ocean City's had some tough games in many sports against Moorestown: tennis, field hockey, soccer, and included in that is basketball. So there's been some rivalry, in a sense, of schools that far apart between Ocean City and Moorestown.
And to be honest with you, Ocean City hasn't had that much success against Moorestown. But the one thing that's very different is Moorestown's here at Ocean City. Usually we're taking that ride like the boys are tonight, whatever sport it was, up to Moorestown. And no matter what you do, and yeah, it's great to say you get off the bus and play as well as you can, that's tough. So being at home today is definitely an advance for Ocean City.
There's some common opponents. Ocean City defeated Rancocas Valley by 14. Moorestown defeated Rancocas Valley twice by 14 and by 5. Ocean City defeated Williamstown by 5. Moorestown lost to Williamstown by 11. And the most surprising one is Ocean City defeated Highland by 29. That was in their first round of the Group 3 tournament. Moorestown lost to Highland by 12. But that was their second game of the season. This team lost their first 4 games. They were 1-5, and then they won 15 of their next 16 games. And with a new coach, sometimes it takes a few games for things to kick in.
Yeah, no question. You're looking at style, just watching them warm up right now. They're living on that three-point line as they're warming up. So that appears to be a big deal. And, you know, who knows if some of those girls came from other sports, hadn't really been able to pick up a ball. Look, Ocean City was missing Marion Panico for a lot of the beginning of the season. So beginning of the season, we can't really base a whole lot on, but they're definitely coming in at the same time.
2 3-point shooters on this Moorestown team. Senior Caroline Tone has made 38, and Riley Hiller, also a senior, has made 36. But by comparison, Ocean City's Hannah Capoletti's made 58, and Avery Jackson has made 38. So Ocean City, though they're the only two that have really hit a lot of three-pointers for Ocean City, but the Raiders have made more from behind the arc, and then have the Quakers.
Well, you know, in the boys' game the other night, we said who's going to score around the rim, maybe going to win that game. And sure enough, against Hamilton, they did. That may be the key to this game, too. Who's going to score in the lane?
Winner of this advances to the semifinals, probably at Timber Creek. They're the favorite on Saturday. We'll have the national anthem here. Get ready for the start of this game. Ocean City and Moorestown now in the South Jersey quarterfinals. As we said, the winner advances to the semifinals against the winner between Hamilton and Timber Creek. The other half, Delsea is playing Absegami. Delsea's at Absegami, and Mainland is hosting Lacey. So if Ocean City wins this game, 3 of the 4 teams in the South Jersey semifinals in Group 3, and if Hamilton wins, all 4 of them would be from the Cape Atlantic League.
Yeah, and I tell you, with some good players to go out watch. Obviously, Mainland, the best Cape Atlantic League team right now, is great to watch on their own. But then the guard at Absegami is a whole lot of fun. You got a big at Hamilton, Ocean City with how they play. So some really nice basketball here for the girls in Group 3.
And the great thing, we've had a nice season. It's a full season for the most part compared to last year. But there's an awful lot of young talent that's going to be coming back next year and even the year after and the year after that in the Cape Atlantic League.
Yeah, I think in the boys' side too. This is it's a different year in that you don't have, say, a marquee recruit, either the boys or the girls. Like last year, we had the girl from Iowa Catholic that's at Penn, Delaney, who was playing, I think, at American. Now this year there isn't that recruit, but maybe these young girls step up.
Bill Shallcross taking you right inside that huddle by the Ocean City girls prior to the start of this game. Live coverage of Ocean City basketball produced by Prime Events and Ulmer's Appliance in association with Crossover Productions. Executive producer Bill Shallcross is also our videographer. Tell everybody they can watch this action by going to oceancitysports.com, and the link to the boys game is also at oceancitysports.com. Tony Blum and Harry Sachs will have the play-by-play of the boys game from Moorestown, and that starts at 6 o'clock. So if you go to oceancitysports.com, the players for both games are one's on top of the other. It's easy to go back and forth.
6 o'clock's a tough start for Harry. He usually likes to find a diner before the game. So,
well, at least you get to put in a daily double bet. Faith Conatee, a junior, is going to jump center for Moorestown against Marin Panico, Ocean City's senior, in the starting lineup. Officials, Frank Burbridge, Joe Rossi, John Panko. It's out of bounds, Ocean City possession.
Yeah, I remember back when there were jump balls at the beginning of every quarter. So
I think they should start the second half with a jump ball.
I don't have a problem with that either. But now
they do it in overtimes.
You don't get the opening possession. You get it to start the next quarter.
Dixie Howell used to have 5 tap plays.
Yeah,
off the jump balls. Nobody bothers with that anymore, except Mainland in that Cape Atlantic Championship game, and it turns out it was probably illegal.
Big point, though, but yeah.
Ocean City working against the man-to-man here. Strong drive. Monteleone gets through, as she often does.
There you go, scoring in the lane again. And that was because Moorestown was up trying to deny those basket cuts from Ocean City. There was no help. She changed direction and was able to finish with that right hand.
3 on the way. Off the rim, no good. Rebound cleared off by Avery Jackson. She's Ocean City's leading scorer at 12 points a game. Panico scores 11, Capoletti 10.
Now, Moorestown ran a set very similar to what Ocean City does against man-to-man defense, so this could be very interesting to see. You're usually able to defend what you run because you go against it in practice every day.
Right. Panico tries to go baseline, gets through. Shot was blocked from behind by Conatee, but a foul's called.
Yeah, that's an advantage offensively right there. Conatee guarding Panico, she should be able to get around her and get to the rim. But down the other end, will Marin be able to defend her in the post?
Moorestown beat Cherry Hill West 30-18 in the first round of the tournament. Ocean City beat Highland 45-16, so neither one of them gave up 20 points. Second free throw is good. Panico converts both.
Now a little 2-2-1 full court pressure for Ocean City, or 3/4 court, might I add.
Interception by Panico for Jackson, and she missed the layup. Hit short under the rim.
Yeah, she just kind of dove under the rim, like you said. She had time to just go up and make a normal finish there. Ocean City got lucky that the diagonal look to the block was open against their pressure. I bet you next time they'll see that. There's a back screen also open on that cut, so some openings from Moorestown they're not seeing just yet.
Grace Hannison. She cut to the basket after passing the ball off. Carolyn Tone, she's one of those 3-point shooters. There she looks for one there, couldn't get it. She averages 8 points a game.
They don't appear to be a big dribble penetration team. It's all ball movement and screening, which is different in today's game. Everyone dribbles the ball in today's game.
Of course, Matt Emerson brought in a new offensive approach when he became the new head coach. Not quite as much at Ocean City. I think a lot of Paul Baruffi still in the system.
Oh, she might have traveled there. I thought she switched the pivot foot.
Certainly a patient team. They're not forcing anything. Abby Robinson. That's Caroline Tone. They work outside looking for a cutting teammate inside.
Yeah, if Morton guarding the big for Moorestown, you wonder if there wasn't a switch down the other end to get Panico that advantage in the last possession.
Robinson swings right. Hannison. 3 on the way. Back rim. Rebound by Jackson. Lead pass to Panico. Down the baseline. Throws it up and gets the roll.
You're right. I don't know if she even saw the rim on that. I don't know how it got over the rim. But sure enough, she was able to put it in.
6-0 Ocean City. Good job getting through the press, and they get a layup out of it. Hannison scores on the pass. She's a sophomore, and it's 6-2.
Yeah, this is a different type of team early in this game than Ocean City's used to seeing. Cape Atlantic League is a lot of dribble, a lot of high ball screens. Now they're coming out not only man-to-man pressure in the half court, but moving the ball down the other end and being patient. So this could be a different look for Ocean City.
There goes Jackson, and short with it. Conatee with a rebound. Pass to Robinson at the baseline, couldn't get a shot.
Yeah, that would have been a tough finish for Jackson there. She didn't really have any angle to use the backboard. Another dribble or even a pump fake would have served her well.
Yep. Jackson tips it out of bounds. Here comes Ava Johnson into the game for Moorestown. Replaces Conatee. Robinson with the ball. Whips it inside. Shot is off the rim, no good.
The rebound?
Second rebound, no good. They got 3 shots there, and hustling in is Hannison to tie up Morton, and they'll keep the ball again.
Yeah, they got the offensive rebounds. I don't think either really looked like a good finishing opportunity, but they got it back on the board and kept possession.
Good crowd here. Only half the gym being used tonight. Hannison brings it outside. That's Tone. Hannison open. Oh, didn't get it. They don't force shots.
Not at all. This is Ocean City's going to have to be very patient in what they do defensively and not creating any openings by trying to dive at the ball.
3 is way off by Tone. Battle for the rebound, though. It's going to be a held ball. Ocean City has the arrow now. Tori Valite checks in along with Taylor Winter. Jackson and Morton get a rest. And Mae Murphy, a freshman, checks into the lineup for Moorestown, replacing Robinson.
Yeah, Adamson's really been a nice little option for Ocean City these last 3 or 4 games. She's much more comfortable as a freshman and putting in a couple shots here and there. So it's been good for them scoring off the bench.
Capoletti's 3 off the rim, no good. Rebound by Moorestown. I didn't see Adamson come in. She checks in as well, so they made 3 substitutions. And here's a traveling violation against Hannison.
Yeah, that's definitely doesn't appear to be Moorestown's game. She would have been better served just letting the defense clear, get up court, and having them try to execute. Because it's a 4-point game. They've only really had one good look at the basket, but they're in it just by the pace of play right now.
Pressure. They get the ball on the wing to Adamson.
And Moorestown tried to trap the first pass there in man-to-man.
Panico feeds it. Winter, her shot's no good. May have been partially blocked. It's out of bounds for Ocean City, so I guess it was.
Yeah, that defense
right
there from Moorestown, you don't see much anymore. It's really a zone trapping where you match up after just one trap in a possession. But they put it out, and they almost got it, and then they get the steal there.
They do, and a foul. Tone stole it away. Valite fouled her. Her first. Team first. That's in that corner right behind the referee there is the one and only Mike Frankel, shooting for New Jersey Sports Zone, the New Jersey Sportscaster of the Year in 2020.
How was it?
and a backup to Chad Severs.
How was he?
Yeah. Well, no, he played a lot more than as a backup. Shot is missed in Ocean City on the run. Panico drives in, and the ball's out of bounds to Ocean City. The thing that Mike Frankel talks about, well, he talks about it, but it's not a fond memory, is he was guarding DeJuan Wagner when he set the state scoring record.
Oh, yeah. That's because they upset us in the first round that year.
Uh-huh. There's a three on the way, off the back rim, no good by Adamson. And a foul. 2 shots for Vliet.
Yeah, that's a nice read. She was actually on the weak side of the court there as the ball came off. Most rebounds do go long. She read it. It was coming short, kept it high, was able to get the contact. Couldn't put it in, but now she's on the line.
Fouls on Ava Johnson. Vliet missed the first free throw. She's a 69% foul shooter. Pretty good soccer player, too.
Yeah, it shouldn't be surprising. She's got good hands and good feet. She's a goalie.
Makes the second, her first point. 7-2 Ocean City. 2 minutes left in the first quarter.
Ocean City staying in their man-to-man defense, which isn't surprising with a team that wants to take a lot of threes. You don't want to give them an open look if you go to zone.
Screen for Tone. She fires a three. Almost went in off the glass. Jackson got the rebound.
Yeah, she's gotten 3 open looks at him, but none of them have been real close. You wonder as the game goes on whether she doesn't start to get on target a little bit.
Jackson has checked back into the game, replacing Capoletti. Winner between the circles. Cutting to the basket is Vliet. Gets her own rebound and puts it in.
Well, up until that, the whole possession was real jammed together on one side of the court for Ocean City. They reset, spread it out, and a real nice curl cut by Vliet. And then obviously she got the rebound and put it in.
Ball fake. Another one. Couldn't get a shot.
It doesn't seem like she's that much of an offensive threat, the big from Moorestown in the lane.
Murphy. They swing it back. There's a three on the way. Back rim no good by Hiller. And an offensive rebound. They've got a lot of them. Almost turned over here. They get it back out to Tone. Pressured by Jackson. Three on the way. Off by Hiller. Raiders have the ball. 30 seconds left.
Yeah, well, watching them warm up shooting threes was a pretty good indication of what they want to do. I think all but 3 of their shots have been from 3.
Adamson. That's Jackson. 10 seconds. Nice drive by Panico. Doesn't go. Followed by Vliet is good.
Oh, she's really been a factor in there today. She got another rebound there, finished on the right side.
She comes off the bench and scores 5. And Ocean City leads it at the end of one quarter by a score of 11-2. Calvi Electric Game of the Week. You know, winning teams know that the key to success is getting the job done right the first time. For over 100 years, Calvi Electric has applied that philosophy to their business to offer an unparalleled level of electrical expertise and service to every single customer. Now you can bring Calvi's expertise into your home for your electrical problems or improvements, and they can install solar panels that will save you money. Make Calvi Electric a part of your winning team. Call 609-345-0151 or visit calvielectric.com. The RJH Insurance Group has specialized in home and flood insurance since 2006 and proudly supports Raider sports. Call Rich Hogue for a quote. 609-630-4569. The RJH Insurance Group. Ocean City on top, 11-2 after one.
Well, I think if you're evaluating things, pretty darn good quarter for Ocean City. Not only do they have the lead, but only one team foul. Coach Cap has gotten a lot of girls in, so they're going to be able to stay in this man-to-man defense and keep Moorestown on the perimeter. So if you're sitting on his sideline, he's got to be pretty comfortable. For Moorestown, it appears they got to put in a couple of these long shots. If they don't make a few of them, then this could be a long night for them.
And they don't tend to force them, so they've got to get those shooters open. There's a lob inside and blocked from behind by Morton. They get the offensive rebound. It's out of bounds off Ocean City.
Yeah, it was really nice position in there. Adamson had fronted, and there anything she can do. She's outsized. It was a good pass, but it just let her a little under the rim, and then Morton was able to come over to contest on the other side.
Hiller will inbound. Holding. Finally bounces it into a double team. Robinson holds in the corner. Hannison sets a screen, ball screen, and rolls to the basket. It's intercepted by Morton.
Yeah, good high hands there with Adamson to get the deflection, so the ball wasn't able to be delivered on time.
Monteleone gives it up. There's Jackson.
But sometimes Ocean City's a little too anxious to get started from the wing. Just give that spacing. That'll open up those backdoor cuts and allow them to swing the ball.
Off-balance shot by Adamson.
Yeah, she did well not to travel. It wasn't a travel, but it was going to be a real difficult finish.
Good defensive position.
Yeah.
Robinson, they swing it left side to Tone.
Yeah, Adamson doing a real nice job defending the post in there for a freshman.
Yeah. That's a lob that came off the glass. That's knocked away from Hannison and taken away by Jackson.
Well, that's where you teach them to throw. You throw it at the corner of the backboard when you're trying to go with a high-low entry that Moorestown just did. Problem is it was a little too aggressively to the corner.
There's a shot down the lane by Maddie Monteleone, who has that knack for getting to the basket.
Yeah, I thought she was passing. She almost looked it off, and in fact, the Moorestown defender jumped on the pass, and she was able to finish with the right hand going left.
Ocean City by 11. Hiller gives it up, and the two-pointer is long.
Monteleone wasn't much guarded there as the ball was coming up the court, but Capoletti wasn't able to see her.
Morton.
Yeah, this is where Ocean City gets too bunched up and then there's no room to make the pass. So, again, sometimes just getting them spread out so that way they can make the cuts and then see where the next pass is going to be.
Panico checks in. And back into the game is Ava Johnson and Mae Murphy, the freshman for Moorestown. Quakers are 17-8, Raiders are 17-8, and as we mentioned earlier, they do have common opponents, and results of those games favor Ocean City. Right now, the Raiders lead by 11. Only 2-0 here in the second quarter after 3 minutes. Ball screen, here's a three on the way. Top of the backboard by Tone. They get a lot of offensive rebounds in this game. They do.
Well, you take threes, the long rebounds come into play, and the Moorestown guards are definitely crashing in the lane to get them.
Tone. That's Hiller.
Well, there's no question this is not pretty offensive basketball by the standpoint of putting it in a basket, but they're executing, they're cutting hard, and it's impressive to see a young coach that actually has all these different things there for the girls to be able to get opportunities.
Hannison in the lane, off the rim, offensive rebound, blocked by Morton. That was Murphy who got the rebound, and it's a held ball to go over to Ocean City on the arrow.
Yeah, I think Ocean City had the board, and I don't know whether they tried to make a touch pass to another player. Unfortunately, went right to Moorestown.
Capoletti across half court. Jackson double teamed. Panico down the lane, whips, and Morton puts it in.
A nice catch and pass. You would have hoped that maybe it was a lay-in. As the penetration was coming, Morton should have stepped one more step to the basket, but she made the little jump shot, which is important.
Johnson Johnson off the dribble is fouled.
Yeah, last defensive possession from Moorestown, they tried to trap again. Sometimes you just got to try to generate offense any way you can. The problem was when Jackson dribbled out of the trapper's supposed to keep following her and then swarm her when she picks it up. They didn't, and it opened up the opposite side there for Moorestown.
And the Quakers turn it over.
Coach Cap, I think, defended that pass a little bit. He was right there as it was coming in.
Raiders by 13, only 4 points scored by the two teams, all by Ocean City, and here in the second quarter.
Switching to a 2-3 zone for Moorestown.
Jackson for three, back rim. Quakers get the rebound. Ahead to Hannison, shot blocked by Morton.
Yeah, Morton did a really nice job of not trying to swing down on that. She just kept her hands high, and the ball actually found her, and that's just as effective as if you're trying to throw it into the bleachers on the block.
Monteleone.
Ocean City doesn't have to be in any kind of rush.
And then it's out of bounds, last touch by Moorestown. Here comes Adamson back on. Replaces Jackson.
Interesting little inbound set there from Ocean City. They lined up 4 people out by the old hash mark here, and they just had them cut the areas against the zone.
Capoletti for three, short.
Yeah, she was just, all her weight was going backwards on that. She had time. She could have taken an extra dribble, got her feet underneath there, and probably had a better finish.
Murphy down the baseline, tries a reverse, hits the bottom of the backboard. Panico in the lane.
Oh, well, Morton's not going to get any credit there, but a great screen, and then that's really nice. Sometimes kids try to over-penetrate and get all the way to the basket. That 4-foot floater was open. She straightened up and nailed it.
Panico has 6, Ocean City by 15. Moorestown has not scored in this quarter. Hannison down the baseline. Gets it back, 3 on the way. Overshot the basket. Offensive rebound up no good by Murphy. And they're scrapping on the floor for it. He actually kicked the ball.
Can't do that. Oh!
It's going to be Moorestown's ball, though. One of the players, I think it was Murphy, on the floor, kicked at the ball with her foot. He should have given the ball to Ocean City.
You can't do that. They're going to start kicking the ball. We need Torrey back in here. Play goal.
Tone, 3 on the way. Back rim. Rebound comes to Monteleone.
Yeah, this is going to test Ocean City's maturity and their patience because they do not need to rush. They're in a 2-3 zone, down 15 points, and you've only scored 2. It's almost like putting up a white flag. So you don't want to put yourself in a bad position. So there's Madeline Adamson pulling the ball out. Just be real patient and sure of everything. Yeah, she got to be careful there. You don't want to take one dribble and pick it up.
Monteleone. Timeout, Ocean City. Ball was just about to become loose.
Oh, yes, it was. Yes, it was.
So Ocean City calls the first time out of the game. They lead it here comfortably, 17-2. The rides aren't open at Gillian's Wonderland Pier, 6th in the boardwalk in Ocean City, but this is a good time to get bargains for next summer. At Wonderland Pier, your tickets never expire. You can bring your leftover tickets from this past summer to the park when it opens in the spring. Gillian's Wonderland Pier, 6th in the boardwalk in Ocean City. Visit them online for savings at Gillians.com. Hamilton and Timber Creek. Timber Creek beat Ocean City by 1 point down in Wildwood over the Christmas holidays, but that was before Marin Panico was playing. I think if you take a look at what she's given to this team, she'll make more of a difference than 1 point. So Raiders can almost dismiss that. If they get a chance to play Timber Creek on Saturday, it's at least a toss-up.
Yeah, you can't bring her in there in the sub. But, yeah, no question. And shooting down in Wildwood is no treat either sometimes with the depth perception. So
but that's the same for both teams.
I was about to say, who knows who that would benefit more, not having seen Timber Creek. Ocean City does like to make some perimeter shots, but they definitely attack the rim.
Three on the way. Nope, two-pointer, too long.
Yeah, that was just, she didn't have her feet ready to shoot it. It was a nice pass by Morton, but it wasn't in what they call the shooting pocket. She fumbled the pass. Would have, again, been better off to take the dribble. There wasn't any defense there to close on her, but the shot didn't go.
Hannison fouled by Morton.
Yeah, Hannison gets some good opportunities in there. As a sophomore, she doesn't look like she's real ready to finish with them, especially with the defense being played by Ocean City. But she's definitely an option for them in the post.
Jackson's back on, so is Winner and Vliet.
Yeah, that's the nice thing for Ocean City. You can come off the bench with a defensive big like Vliet.
There you go, a three by Grace Hannison.
And as I say that, she's not playing that good a defense to defend that. Yeah, but that's okay. You can't, as a 5 coming in to defend, if she's going to shoot a one-pass three, there's not a whole lot you can do about that.
She's got all 5 points for the Quakers. They trail by 12. Ocean City would like to get the last shot here.
Yeah, they're being aggressive in this zone, though, so Ocean City probably could come to an even set here and use the corner. That would open up those basket cuts and definitely a swing.
Capoletti. Jackson. Jackson starts a move from the foul line. No. Rebound by Hannison. And that'll end the first half.
Yeah, probably got fouled there on the drive a little bit, but not enough to get the call.
So Ocean City outscores them 6-3 in the second quarter, and they lead it 17-5 here at halftime. We've had some low-scoring games in this gym during the past month. Things are always happening at the Ocean City Free Public Library. You can all learn to play bridge at the library and improve your cooking and computer skills. It's all free, plus books, magazines, internet access, trivia contests, Dungeons and Dragons, and much more. The Ocean City Free Public Library, 18th and Simpson. Visit them online at oceancitylibrary.org. Dino's Seaville Diner has been serving Cape May County and the Jersey Shore with great homemade meals since 1977. Family owned and operated. They're open 7 days a week, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Dino's specializes in seafood straight from the docks of Cape May and has the area's largest kids menu. Breakfast is served all day at Dino's. Check them out at dinosdiner.com, where you can browse their menu and specials and order online. You can also phone Dino's 609-624-3100 for takeout. Dino's Seaville Diner on Route 50, just off Route 9, only minutes away from everywhere. No serious foul trouble. In fact, only 5 total fouls by the 2 teams. Actually, Ariana Morton is the only player with 2 fouls, multiple fouls in the game. Marin Panico has 6 points, and Tori Vliet 5 to lead Ocean City. And Grace Hannison has 5, all the points for Moorestown.
Yeah. Obviously, this game isn't the most interesting from scoring standpoint, but there's a lot going on. And from Ocean City here, now they're going to see this 2-3 zones, and it's absolutely slowed them down offensively. We'll see what they can come up with in the locker room to get some good scoring opportunities out of that.
We'll be back with the second half of this game. We'll try to keep you posted on some of the other games being played as the NJSIAA tournament moves into the quarterfinal round. Ocean City leads it here at the half, 17-5. Ocean City on top here, 17-5 as we start the second half. The Raiders 17-8. Moorestown also 17-8. The winner either goes to Timber Creek or plays Hamilton here. Actually, I think Moorestown would go to Hamilton too if Hamilton would win. Hamilton is trailing, by the way, 11-5 at the end of the first quarter to Timber Creek. Down the baseline, Capoletti feeds to Morton, who doesn't have a shot.
Moorestown is in their man-to-man defense, which very much surprises me. See, this is, again, not a whole lot of spacing here for Ocean City.
Capoletti gets the ball in the hands of Jackson. Capoletti from 16 off the rim. Rebound grabbed by Jackson. Tries to spin, spins inside, won't go.
Well, that's a great look from Capoletti. I think they take that on most possessions, a 15-foot uncontested jump shot for her.
Hannison, the sophomore, has all 5 of Moorestown's points, including a 3. Not afraid to come away from the basket. Good size. About 6'1" maybe. Off the dribble. Won't go. Rebound taken by Panico.
Yeah, here Ocean City calls set out front again. They love to curl into that lane there, but a lot of times if the extra players don't clear out, they're curling right into the help defender. Now,
Jackson.
Quick swing.
Capoletti gets the ball to Panico. Morton pops out.
The way Moorestown defending, Ocean City could run this the rest of the quarter. They're not really getting out and contesting anything on the perimeter. It's just how patient Ocean City will be.
So they'll take a 17-5 win.
Yeah.
And Monteleone gets through, but whistle, fouled.
Yeah, it's a shame. She got fouled, and there's no question it's the right call. In the NBA, that would be an and one, but there was a little better spacing there. Not tremendous, because when Monteleone made the penetration, she penetrated right into an Ocean City player. So their spacing right now isn't great.
Second foul on Faith Conity.
Now in that zone for Moorestown.
Morton.
Ocean City stayed in their man set.
Capoletti off the back rim. Long rebound to Monteleone. Feeds Morton inside. Pinned under the basket. Shots no good by Jackson.
What a great catch by Morton there, though. That was contested and high, and she brought that down nicely.
Hiller gets to Tone. They're the two that have hit the most threes this year for Moorestown.
Yeah, and you know, a couple threes, and all of a sudden, this is a 6-point game. So, although Ocean City's
open inside. Oh, put it up too strong.
Yeah, she was just off balance on the catch.
Ocean City, as they have been, patiently working against the defense. 3 on the way from Panico off the rim. Nobody's lighting it up from the perimeter.
I was about to say, our shooting percentages are not real high right now.
Only 3 in the game is by Grace Hannison of Moorestown, who has all 5 of their points. There she pops out now. And she's going to, oh, didn't take it. Here's a 3 on the way. Off the back rim by Tone.
Well, that was the closest one she's had.
Capoletti ahead to Panico's, bumped and fouled.
Yeah, she made that little jump step like she was going to hop back to the right, and the Moorestown defender just ran right back into it.
Moorestown defender was Hannison, her first team second. And a whole bunch of changes here.
Yeah, and you got to like this. This is good strategy, because realistically you can win this game without scoring another point. So keep fresh bodies in there and keep defending, and that way you keep Moorestown at a low number on the scoreboard.
Valit, Winner, and Adamson all check in for Ocean City. Murphy checks in for Moorestown. Spin by Panico. Shot is way short. Rebound taken by Hannison.
Oh, nice little ball fake there to free her up for that spin.
3 on the way. Off the rim and out of bounds to Moorestown. That was Tone, who just hit the front of the rim with it.
I got to tell you, her last 2 shots have looked good, so one of them is going to go in soon.
No score yet here in the third quarter. Here's a 3 on the way, short by Hiller.
Yeah,
Ocean City possession.
She rushed that. There was no question. She saw a crack and wanted to get one up there real quick. But again, Ocean City will take that every time. They ran about 45 seconds off the clock. No basket. They still have their 12-point lead.
Feed by Valit. Jackson off the glass, no good. Valit with a rebound, doesn't go, and Jackson has the ball. Panico feeds inside. Wenner scores.
Yeah, that was nicely done. Valit coming in again, giving an extra possession, a couple of passes in the lane, and Wenner was able to put it in off the glass.
First 2 for Taylor Wenner. Here's a 3 on the way, off to the left. And Wenner has the rebound.
Right, maybe I was wrong. Maybe they're not going to go in soon, but they're still getting those looks from 3.
Feed inside is taken away by Hannison.
What's one of the way you attack that trap? The cutter right through the middle is going to be open because it's the back person who has to rotate up to take that away.
3 on the way. Rims the basket by Hiller. They are getting closer. Double team in the corner, and the ball's out of bounds, last touched by Johnson.
Yeah, Wenner tracked the ball down in the corner and was trapped with 2 big girls there. And Moorestown did a nice job of not reaching in. They just mirrored the ball with the hands, but she was able to keep possession by knocking it off one of the players.
Valit holds. Jackson.
Ocean City gets some good movement when the person who makes the pass makes a hard cut after. Sometimes they're a little lazy after it.
Jackson's 3's no good. Rebound by Hannison. She brings it across. Hiller. Hannison. She'll shoot. Stepping on the 3-point line is short. Yeah. Panico on the run. Has it tipped away, but goes and gets it.
I was about to say, some coaches think that's the worst shot in basketball with your feet on the 3-point line, but
sometimes it's unavoidable.
Yeah. I think if you're looking down, it makes the shot just not worth taking.
Ocean City patiently approaching the offense. There's a steal by Hannison. She flips it out in front, goes and gets it, but the shot is way off balance. And a battle for the rebound. Ball will stay with Moorestown on the arrow.
Yeah, Jackson did a nice job getting back and contesting that break. Thought she might have fouled her, but no call there, and Moorestown does keep possession.
Back into the game is Conatee for Moorestown and Capoletti for Ocean City. Murphy. Freshman swings it right. Johnson feeds inside. Tone with a fadeaway on the baseline. Doesn't go.
Yeah, that was a fadeaway hook, I think. That would have been a tough finish.
Capoletti penetrates, gets it back outside.
Wenner made a nice, real quick touch pass there. The quick swing might have gotten something open for him.
Jackson, crossover to Capoletti, back to Jackson in the lane, and a foul.
Yeah, Capoletti had another open 12-footer. I think everyone would have liked to seen her take that one, but she did get the look inside, and Ocean City draws the foul.
Third on Conatee. Third team foul against Moorestown in the second half. Less than a minute. Moorestown hasn't scored. Ocean City scored 2 points in the third quarter.
Say, we don't need a calculator to figure this one out.
Loose ball, stolen away. Murphy, the freshman, lays it in, and she's fouled.
Well, and again, that's okay because Ocean City's done such a nice job defensively. You know, a turnover and an and one isn't going to break their back right now.
Back in the game is Hannison for Ocean City. Panico. Free throw here for freshman Mae Murphy. Becomes the first player other than Hannison to score for the Quakers. Violation by Moorestown, so the shot doesn't count. It's 19-7, a 12-point lead.
Now
same as it was at halftime. Yep. Panico. Pressured, double teamed. Swings it across to Capoletti.
And that's a nice job getting them reset there. Be patient. Get the last shot of the quarter here. So at worst, you go up. You go in the end of the fourth quarter, into the fourth quarter with a 12-point lead.
Jackson whips it inside of Elite. Her shot's good.
Oh, what a nice pass. I thought she might have stared it down a little too long, but put enough on it. And Valit with the good hands in the finish.
Long three attempt is off the back rim by Hiller. And we end the third quarter with Ocean City on top by a score of 21-7. They outscored Moorestown 4-2 in that third period. Sure True Value Hardware in Summers Point hopes that you'll continue to shop locally. They offer friendly service and expert advice. At Shore Hardware, they'll do anything to help. They're open weekdays until 7, Saturdays until 6, and Sundays until 4. Help is just around the corner at Shore True Value Hardware, 515 New Road, Summers Point. Phone 609-927-6464 or visit them online at shorehardware.com. Ocean City Aquatic and Fitness Center is an exercise facility that encourages people of all ages and fitness levels to join and feel better. The center has a saltwater pool, strength and conditioning equipment, cardio machines, and aerobic and water exercise classes. The Aquatic and Fitness Center is open weekdays, 5 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturdays and Sundays, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call them at 609-398-6900 for more information or visit ocnj.us/recreation online.
Well, if you look at the scoreboard, you would think maybe we got a football game going out here, 21-7. But we're playing basketball, and Ocean City doing a nice job. Hey, you can keep a team in single digits for 3 quarters in a second round of state playoffs. That's a nice job.
They're at the half, and Timber Creek leads Hamilton 25-18. The winner will play the winner of this game. If it's Hamilton, it will be here if Ocean City holds on to this. If it is Timber Creek, the Raiders will make the trip. And I think, let me see if Moorestown would rally here. No, they would be home to Hamilton. So the winner of this game would be home to Hamilton on the road to Timber Creek.
Nice little back screen set there for Moorestown to open up the shooter on the opposite side.
Hannison wanted to take that long three, didn't.
Yeah, I thought she was too.
Stolen away. Jackson gets it to Monteleone. Shots blocked by Tone. Pretty tough to do that without foul.
Yeah, and again, maybe a one dribble and a jump stop. The defender flies by and she lays it in. But Monteleone gives 100% each time, so she was going in there with a good pace.
Wildwood leads 39-13 at the half over Riverside in the girls' game. Macy McCracken has 27 points at the half.
She's the freshman, right?
Yeah.
Ocean City play Wildwood and girls this year?
They did not.
I didn't think so.
The boys played.
Yeah, I knew that. You would expect maybe Moorestown to start trapping somewhere. They've gone back into the zone again, which is going to set up for some extended possessions here for Ocean City.
Monteleone feeds inside. The shot by Panico was no good, but she feeds Morton, and Morton has 4 points.
Yeah, there were a couple great passes on that possession. First, Monteleone leading to Panico. Then Panico, after the miss, gets the rebound and a little shovel pass there to Morton.
16-footer off the back rim by Johnson. Ocean City has the ball.
And a great box out there by Morton. Raiders patiently attacking.
concerned with keeping the ball or scoring with it, but not turning it over. It's the only way they can open the door. The game they're in control of. There's Jackson for the layup. Missed it. Got the rebound. Missed that. Rebound taken by Johnson. She's just a little bit off tonight.
Yeah, she can't put anything in, but that's exactly what you want to do.
Yeah.
And she comes back with a steal.
That one's good.
I thought that was rolling off too from our angle. But on that first drive, great jump stop and finish, just didn't put it in.
Her first 2 points. Timeout called by Matt Emerson in Moorestown. Ocean City leads it 25-7. Johnson's Popcorn is known all over the Delaware Valley, specializing in their delicious caramel corn. They're open all year at 1368 Boardwalk in Ocean City. Phone 1-800-842-2676 or go online at johnsonspopcorn.com to place your order. Johnson's Popcorn since 1940. And Shoppy's is even better online. You may know their showroom at 1031 Shore Road in Linwood, but you can order whatever you need at shoppy.com, SCHOPPY. Remember, you're not presenting the best trophy if it's not a Shoppy trophy. Phone 609-653-1684. Shoppy's since 1921. And if you're in a hurry when you go to Shoppy's, you talk to Dave, don't bring up the baseball games. 2 weeks gone already.
Yeah, it's a shame.
The gigantic Baltimore Orioles fan who's gone through some tough times.
I was about to say, you don't hear many people claim that one.
Pressure on Tone. Conatee, they work the ball outside. They've got to get, contrary to Ocean City, make things happen quickly.
Yeah, they got to get going. And like we said a few times, Ocean City's going to be very happy to let that clock run down.
16-footer's no good. The rebound taken by Morton.
I think Moorestown may have just a couple offensive rebounds, and they were early on some of those deep threes. Ocean City's done a very nice job of getting inside position and only giving them one opportunity each time.
Monteleone swings it to Panico. Back to Monteleone, but she couldn't get a shot. Not worried about it. Here's a feed to her. Across the lane, it's tipped out of bounds by Moorestown.
Yeah, I'm not sure a couple of those passes you really want to make at this point in time. Again, patience is not a problem here, so take another 20 seconds off the clock, and then you'll get another opportunity like that.
Mae Murphy back on for Moorestown. Freshman. Has 3 points. Loose ball stolen by Hannison on the run to the basket. Hits the bottom of the rim. But Murphy has the rebound. Out to Tone for three. Off the rim.
Yeah, Hennessy's just not able to finish as she carries that speed up the court. But she does a nice job of getting to the ball, but just putting it in a basket is a difficult thing for her at times.
Panico.
Yeah, these curl cuts from Ocean City should be open with how much pressure Moorestown's putting on.
Jackson with a nice move there.
Yeah, she just needed to see one go through, and it makes it a whole lot easier to make the next one.
She's got 4. And here's a steal by Morton.
You know, this is where it's important as a point guard to realize, as Capoletti is, no reason to rush. Anytime she gets the ball, you want to settle down, get your defend and face your defender, rather. Nothing wrong with creating space.
Capoletti brings it out to Monteleone.
I'm not sure a backward shovel pass is exactly in the program right now.
Approaching the 3-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. Ocean City with a 20-point lead. And here goes Panico for a layup. It spills off. Rebounded by Conatee.
Did a nice job faking the dribble handoff there and then went to the rim.
3 on the way. Off the rim, no good by Hannison. Followed by Murphy is good. She's got 4 points.
Yeah, that was one of the few offensive rebounds that Moorestown was able to get, and the lane was open, and she put it in.
Steal by Hannison. Layup. Good.
At times, she was able to control her body going to the rim and put it in the basket.
Ocean City's going to use a timeout. Their lead still is at 16 points, but 4 consecutive points by Moorestown. 2:46 left, fourth quarter. Raiders lead by 16. If you or somebody you know hopes to continue playing sports in college, Bill Shallcross at Crossover Productions can help. Bill can assist you in putting your best foot forward with a professionally produced highlight video at an affordable price. All sports are welcome. No job too big or too small. Bill Shallcross has more than 30 years of experience recording sports events and creating edited videos. Call Bill at 609-513-8950 to talk about putting together a video presentation that will get colleges interested. Crossover Productions, producing quality video since 1991. Ocean City on top here, 27-11.
And in the last minute of this game, I'm sure is what Moorestown was hoping the other minutes were like before that. They get an opportunity in the lane, the pressure is able to create a turnover, and then they converted that on the break. You just haven't seen much of that out of them in the game up to this point. Now it looks like they're coming up in some full court man pressure. They trap the first pass, but then don't take away the return pass of the inbounder, so it's an easy up for Ocean City.
Jackson feeds inside, pass a little behind Valit. And Winter checks in.
Yeah, Coach Capoletti very nicely said, we don't need that. At this point in time, a diagonal pass into the post, you can get an angle, you can make another movement or so with 2:32 left on the clock. Have that clock move a little bit and don't have to score as quickly. Oh, a nice little set there from Moorestown where they set the almost a picket fence screen there at the foul line for the shooter, but she wasn't able to knock it in.
Winner. Panico gets free. Bring it back out.
Yeah, nice job by Valit bringing it out. And Moorestown, I think, was trying to foul Panico, but wasn't able to get the call. But they only, I think it's their fourth team foul, so they're still a couple away from even getting Ocean City into the bonus. Ritzel in the game now, making her first appearance for Capoletti.
At the half, in boys basketball, it's Woodrow Wilson 28, Deptford 26.
It's closer than I thought. Woodrow Wilson, I think, is definitely favored to get to the final there, but Deptford's had a heck of a year. They've had some down years for quite a few, and this team has done a very nice job.
Foul at half court from Tone. Moorestown not inclined to foul here. Try to stop the clock, at least so far.
Looks like they're bringing in some of their seniors off the bench.
Olivia Valenzuela checks in. Also, Fiona Niedermayer. She's guarding the lead right there.
Just got to be careful with some of those passes here against this pressure. You don't want to make a whole lot of them with your back to the basket.
Adamson brings it back out.
Nice job of being on balance, even though she tripped after the pass.
Panico and going down hard is Hannison. Is that right?
And good sportsmanship. Everyone went to help her out from both teams, but she made an aggressive effort to get there to block the shot, which is great. You know, down 16 with 1:12 left. She's still giving that effort.
Allison Shalowitz, a junior, checks into the game. One minute left. Ocean City's on its way to the semifinals Saturday, either here against Hamilton or up in Timber Creek.
You know, this is good experience too for Ocean City. You know, running the clock late in games. Capoletti not in the game, so someone else has to handle the ball. So you never know what you're going to have to do in the next step of the playoffs.
Valenzuela finally got tired of this. She runs out and commits the foul, but it's and team foul number 7. So Ocean City will go to the line. It'll be Maddie Adamson, who's a 47% foul shooter, 5'7" freshman.
I don't think Moorestown minded that foul either. They want to get some of their bench players in the game.
Jana Yates checks in, sophomore. Free throw's no good. And Yates has the rebound. Quakers down 16, final 30 seconds. Here's a three on the way, too strong. Follow is up and no good. Adamson in the backcourt.
You wouldn't think there'd be any more fouls.
No. They were hesitant, it seemed, to foul to begin with. They just did it at the end there, as you said, maybe as much to get the subs in as anything.
They think there's someone else at the table. Yeah, they wanted to get one more sub in.
Second foul on Valenzuela. Alexis Mann, the junior, steps in. Adamson to the line.
Just a little flat on her heels there. Has to get on her toes. That's why she was long on both of those foul shots.
So that's it. Ocean City wins it 27-11. Raiders have given up 27 points in the first two games combined, and they move into the semifinals. As we said, it's either here against Hamilton on Saturday or at Timber Creek. And the last we heard, Timber Creek led Hamilton by 7 points. And we don't see any update on that score. But the timing here is perfect because the boys' game's just beginning up at Moorestown. Tony Blum and Harry Sachs have the video coverage of that game. It's right there at oceancitysports.com, and they will have the final score of that Hamilton Timber Creek game, so you'll know where the girls play on Saturday. For Ocean City, the leading scorer was Tori Valite off the bench with 7 points. Marin Panico scored 6. They got 4 points each for Avery Jackson, Maddie Monteleone, and Ayanna Morton. Taylor Winter scored 2 points. The Raiders are now 18-8. Moorestown 17-9 after the loss. Got 7 points from Grace Hannison and 4 from Mae Murphy for their 11 points. And both those players will be back. One's a sophomore and the other a freshman.
Yeah, no, you really have to think that Valite's minutes early in this game were the key. Now, it's hard to say that when a team that only scored a few points there in the first half. But Ocean City wasn't lighting up the scoreboard early, so her activity in those few possessions was able them to get that 10, 12-point lead, and then they never relinquished it.
Okay, so the final score here at the Dixie Howe Gym is 27-11, and we will let you know, if you watch the boys' game, where the girls play on Saturday. Thanks to Jeff Haynes for his hospitality here at the Dixie Howe Gym. For Bill Shawcross and George McNally, Tom Williams, the final again, Ocean City 27, Moorestown 11. We'll have more. We got more basketball right now. The Ocean City boys at Moorestown on oceancitysports.com, and we'll have girls basketball for sure on Saturday. So stay with us at oceancitysports.com.